Hey everybody, it's Coach.
And Mrs. Coach.
This is CoachCastTV, and today we're doing something that was recommended, sorta, kinda, and I'll explain that in a minute.
Sorta, kinda.
Sorta, kinda, Buy Me a Coffee.
Okay,
which is, by the way, buymeacoffee.com/CoachCastTV. And this is from one of our channel's biggest supporters, Arigian, I don't know how to say that word, 314. ETF, in other words.
Okay.
And they said to us, so the Buy Me a Onesie didn't catch on. And for those of you who don't know what we're talking about, I have talked about getting a Slipknot onesie to wear on the channel.
Yeah, go ahead and finish that statement, because I was going to buy you one for Halloween and you refused.
It was not a Slipknot.
No,
it was not Slipknot.
It was still a onesie.
I didn't want just any onesie. I want a Slipknot onesie. But anyway, it says, but y'all have made it work. I'd like to request you do, and I quote, "Whatever the hell you want" by CoachCastTV, if you can get around to it. Well, I have gotten around to it, and I am going to do whatever the hell I want today. And on this channel, we have not yet done my favorite band, which is AC/DC. And the reason I'm doing something that I know like the back of my hand is Mrs. Coach has never liked hard rock, never liked metal, never liked any of that stuff. She's always been poppy and ballady. And so for those of you new to the channel, she has started to appreciate that type of music.
Yes, some of it.
It's still a journey that we're on. But she has opened her mind. And so I'm going to do one today. It's the opening song from their River Plate in Argentina concert in December 2009. It's the best concert crowd I personally have ever saw on any video, anywhere, ever.
Okay.
And this song is the opening song. It's called Rock and Roll Train. And I don't even know if you know that song from them. You might.
I only know a very few
You know
songs.
they're super popular songs.
Yeah.
But even then, you've never really watched them live.
No, not really.
No. So anyway, we're going to let Mrs. Coach see the opening from the River Plate concert, because that's whatever the hell I want to do today on CoachCastTV. So we'll do that coming up next. All right, one more thing that I should point out is one of the reasons I've shied away from AC/DC, in addition to the fact that I know all their songs very well, is that I have heard there's a lot of their material that gets blocked. But I have seen quite a few reactions. It's how I found reaction channels, was watching AC/DC reactions. And so I do know that they do sometimes get through, so we're going to keep our fingers crossed this one doesn't get blocked. If it does ever, or anything we do ever gets blocked, it ends up on our Patreon, which is patreon.com/CoachCastTV. And we got some good stuff over there, including the Slipknot stuff. All right, here we go. Look at that crowd.
Oh, wow.
Watch the whole stadium. I'm telling you what, these people in Argentina know how to throw a party.
Now, I will say, I have listened to you over the years talk about concerts with rock bands and everything. This group that's here at this concert, they are just in harmony, not causing any trouble, just enjoying the music.
Yeah. You're talking about the fans.
Yeah, the fans, yes.
Yeah,
mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, I agree.
You hear sometimes that they get out of control, but this is not what I was expecting.
No, these people at River Plate, they know good music, and they know the words to these songs. They're singing these songs, and it's one of the most impressive. This song is not even the most impressive display of this crowd in this concert. There are others that are even more incredible than this, but I think it goes a long way to show that AC/DC, who has been around for decades and decades, still can rock a stadium. And
well, I know I've heard a couple of them at football games that we've attended.
Yes,
and I think what was it?
Thunderstruck that they play before kickoff in some stadiums and different things like that. Yeah, so. All right, I'm going to try to pause before it goes too far, just in hopes of trying to keep it from getting blocked.
This is interesting. I will say, I know their lead singer, because I've heard you talk about him, is Brian Johnson, right? His voice is kind of got that gruff. It reminds me a little bit of Marco with the gruffness, that kind of hoarseness. But I will say that I am extremely surprised at the crowd. They are just, I mean, and you can see all age groups. It's not, you can see older, younger, you know, and I know AC/DC has stood the test of time because they're still going, and you're massive. I think every AC/DC song that they've ever had, you've probably listened to.
Oh, yeah. I've got all their albums.
Everything. But I've really never sat through an actual whole video of AC/DC.
Right. And that's why I said, if Mrs. Coach is starting to open her mind up, let's pull out the greatest of the greatest. And let you see AC/DC at River Plate, which to me is just, it's the greatest concert. It really is.
don't speak very good Spanish, but we speak rock and roll pretty good. Let's go!
Yes, they do. What do you think?
That was actually pleasant. I was shocked at how respectful, and actually the lyrics of the song, they were good.
Yeah. I mean, you know, when you open up and say, hey, I'm going to actually listen to this, and you're not distracted by other things going on around, you can appreciate the genius that is AC/DC.
And I also think, too, that over time, people's views change a lot, because I remember when you were doing with Coach Junior and, you know, with AC/DC and stuff, and I always just kind of walked out the room, and I know he loves AC/DC too. And
we raised him right.
And everything. But I was shocked at the crowd. The crowd was just very, and I know this is hard to comprehend, but respectful and rock and roll, you really don't those two things don't really go together.
Well, sure they do.
Well, I mean, they do, but most people don't associate it.
That's a stigma. That's not real.
But it was just amazing to watch the crowd with them.
Yeah, the crowd's fantastic, and they're even better in the next song that comes up, and we won't do that one on this video. We'll see if this gets blocked.
Okay.
If this does not get blocked, look out, because we've got a rock and roll train on CoachCastTV, because we're going to do this whole concert. Not all at once. We'll work them in. Because I want you to see my favorite group and why they're my favorite group. And this concert does a lot to show why I have always loved this group. So anyway, thanks for hanging out with us. Maybe this will bring some new folks to our channel. If it does, grab some popcorn and come on for the ride. We've got close to 800 reactions between here and Patreon.
Wow, has it been?
It has been a long time already. So anyway, throw a thumbs up. Make sure you're subscribed.
And ring that bell.
And we'll be back soon with more CoachCast TV.